the reverse triangle from our master attacker system, starting with our armbar. So however you get to your armbar from closed guard, boom, right here. We learned in the beginning, right? He starts to pull this arm out, that we can switch right away toward triangle, and it's a beautiful thing right here, right? As a smaller person, when I get here, he starts to pull his arm out, and I start to go for my triangle. Yeah, look at this, look at this. He's stacking, he's smashing, he's passing, and then I'm, in a really bad position, especially if I'm smaller than my opponent. So what I want to show you guys is we go for our armbar. We're still kind of using the master attacker system, but he starts to posture up, he starts to stack, he starts to pull the arm out. Why I would switch to my reverse triangle. Okay, so this one's gonna climb, but this one's gonna catch across the neck, and I'm gonna close it right here. A detail is that my heel is past the collarbone right here, and I'm gonna close it just like this. There's a lot of pressure. The reverse triangle gives me better options to sweep, okay, because I have more control over his neck and his head. From here, I have submissions. I have this Kimura. If he goes to hide it, just across, yeah, boom. If he goes to hide it, I can sweep to mount very easily, which is awesome. From here, if he's blocking, I can do my infamous fist choke. From here, if he goes to stand up, I can hook. Now, this is awesome because it's actually easier to get this leg attack from the reverse triangle than the traditional. If he goes to stand right here, his head's very low because of all the pressure from my triangle. I can let go, I can dip, I can come around, grab my knee bar submission from here. So, although the master attacker system is great, the armbar triangle omoplata, when you get into advanced divisions or you've got someone who's much stronger than you, you're gonna find that that smash pass can kind of break your heart a little bit, right? It can make it a little bit intimidating to go for this system. So I start setting up my armbar. He starts to stack, he starts to pull that arm out. I am gonna bring this leg across, but what I want is actually this one across. And it's easier. It's a little bit shorter of a distance than my traditional triangle. From here, you can choke if they're bigger than you. I do use this to submit as a choke as well. There's a lot of shoulder pressure in here. Oh yeah, there we go. You can use this to get your Kimura. You can use this to get your telephone armbar. You can get the fist choke if he starts creating that space. Sorry, I know there's a lot of pressure. From here, you can sweep to mount. That sweep to mount really depends on you being confident going belly down. So I use my legs and I rock and I go belly down, go all the way to mount. You get 2 points. You won't get 4 from mount, but from here, you can finish the triangle. But let's say from here, he goes to stand. You can hook that leg, which isn't to choke, it's to attack the leg, okay? So from here, it's not to get that choke like we would from our traditional triangle because his shoulder's in the way. Now I can open it up. I dip this knee behind his leg right here. Come up, 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 up. My other hand looks for the heel. Otherwise, I might get squashed right here if I'm not pulling that leverage out from underneath. From here, squeeze the knees, pull. You've got your knee bar. And if you miss that, you're coming up into a better position anyway. So I hope that helps with master attacker systems for smaller people who have been smashed before from the triangle, a little bit of hope for you, and some sneaky submissions along the way. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, guys.